everyone, it's Jordan Cardosa here, and today's video we will talk about K-12 program. Senator Duterte won as the vice president, and she will sit down as the as the Department of Education secretary. Okay, and it's been a long time that teachers are asking permission to remove the K-12 program in high school. Okay, now I want to share my idea. I want you to know my idea nor perspective about the K-12 program. It must be abolished or strengthened. Okay, or to continue or to stop. Okay, so for me, K-12 program must be abolished. Why? I have a lot of reasons, okay? Because K-12 program is not yet ready. Even this time. Okay, number one, our infrastructures, our buildings. There are still buildings under construction for K-12. Number two is our teachers. Okay. The implementation of the K-12 program is not efficient. Why? There are some teachers teaching not in their field of expertise. There are some teachers teaching not in their major. Okay, I want to cite an example on that. If you are an agriculture teacher, you must teach agriculture so that we can see an efficient of the instruction, we can see the effectiveness of the learning or the competencies being presented in the curriculum nor the perspectives whatsoever. Once you are a computer teacher, you must teach computer for them to enhance their knowledge, to enhance their skills, at the same time their level of efficiency, how they learn. Okay, but what happened in K-12? In my experience, I took caregiving, but my teacher is an institute of tailoring. So in that perspective, in that point alone, we cannot say that there is really an effectiveness of instruction. There is really an effectiveness of the field of expertise, because she is let's say a tailoring teacher. I do not know what is the other name on that, sewing whatsoever, but it's look like that. Okay, so we cannot rest assured that the instruction is effective. Number three is our learners or our students, because majority are not ready on the K-12 program. And number four are the parents, because it's a burden to them, another 2 years of high school, which is the senior high. Okay. So that is the reasons why I agree that K-12 must be abolished. But the question is, how about those students, especially us, especially my batchmates in the entire Philippines, who've done or who've encountered the K-12? What are the justice of the students taking K-12? Okay, in the other side, in the advantages. So let's now focus on the advantages of the K-12. Although, yes, it's really true that there are some students who cannot go to college. It's because we are in the free tuition, in the Duterte administration. But what happened? There are a lot of students also who cannot proceed to college because there is always a standard deviation. There is always a standard on the college screening. Okay, there are a lot lot of standard in the college is because it's a free tuition, so that is why there's a lot of standard on it. So there are some students who cannot able to pass the exam since they are trained, okay? So since they are good enough to work based on their track of expertise got in high school, so they can able to work. But that is not the assurance, because why? Our business and establishments really hired those who are capable enough, who are knowledgeable enough in their field of expertise. And they believe that 2 years is not enough. Most specifically, there are a lot of subjects offered in K-12. It's not just caregiving or other subjects. So if given a chance that K-12 must be continued or let's say must be strengthened, I want to have this kind of platform that K-12 must focus, or within the 2 years, the children must focus on their field of expertise. Let us now remove the Filipino subjects. Let us now remove the English subjects. Let us now remove the math subjects. Or might be, if there is some math, but not totally strict, the implementation of the learning or something like that. It's because, for example, if you are a caregiving student, in 2 years, you must master the caregiving. Okay? You must master all the things in caregiving so that you can focus. So if you're just trying to convert into 2 years, and then if you're going to count how many hours you've done or you've practiced, it's just a very little. Okay, so what I mean is here, if once you, or for example, if you want to get a computer, okay, in the senior high, from 8 in the morning to 12 in the morning, oh yes, in the noontime, or within whole day, you will have an intense training on computer. That is what we want to happen I want to happen if the K-12 must strengthen or must continue. That is what I want to happen. They will know the program or the prospectus being offered must be not related to the track of expertise or to the field of expertise of the students. So, as what I've mentioned, those subjects must not offered in K-12. Unless if you are a UMS or STEM. Because what I want to happen in 2 years is, I want to focus where you are enrolled based on your interest or expertise. So if you are caregiving, so you will from the entire 2 years, you must have an intense training. Okay? So at least at the end of the program, at the end of the 2 years in senior high, we can really view that there are a lot of let's say experts, no? There are a lot of caregiving who can really compete, nor not totally compete, but at least they are knowledgeable. At least they are able to serve efficiently like the nurses do. It's because I know that there are some high schools in flung areas who offer caregiving, but their teacher is a tailoring, their teacher is a computer literate. And how come? Okay, because K-12 is not yet ready. We don't have enough teachers to teach based on the courses, based on the subjects offered, or the expertise offered. Okay. What we're looking now is the justice to those students. So how about us? What will do that one? During the enrollment of the K-12, we told ourselves, my classmates, that we are just the government experiments us. What is K to 12 and how they manage K to 12. So after that, after a certain years, if they can see that K to 12 is not effective, then they will abolish that. And that is what happened now. Okay, that is what they want to make us, the government want to happen na i-abolish na lang siya or strengthen ba siya. So if the government will strengthen the K-12, well, that's good. But in my own opinion, they have to focus the 2 years on field so that there is an efficient happen after 2 years. There are some caregiving now who graduated in caregiving institute and even getting a blood pressure. What is the normal of the pulse? What is the normal rate or of breathing? What is the normal of blood pressure? And they don't know how. What is the normal BMI? They don't know how. Something like it's just a very basic in health because caregiving is the lowest person who are in line in health services. Okay, so I hope that you've got my point. Okay, but if it's not easy to decide either to abolish or to continue, it's because they will have a sessions, they will have a consecutive meetings, a various meetings on that in just one meeting, in just overnight, they can decide to abolish or not. They must do something to those students, they must do something to those college graduates now in various universities those students who've experienced or who've got the K-12 program. Okay? So that's all for my idea about the K-12 program, or it must be abolished or must be strengthened. So I hope that you've got my point. If you listen well, if you're watching me well, and I hope that you understand also what I say. But if you don't understand what I say, well, that's no longer my problem if you cannot understand. If I talk too fast, then you can comment down below so that next time if I have a vlog like this, I can probably slowly my tone, or I can probably slowly my speed of talking if I talk too fast. Okay, thank you so much. I hope that this is an eye-opener to those who are in legislative branch, correct me if I'm wrong, who are in the mambabatas or our senators. Please like and share. Thank you and good afternoon.